No. You can wait till I make it out here. You can wait.
Try ko i-ask ko ba? Ay, hindi sa kasi pa. Wala pa rin feedback yung bangko mo. Pero if meron po patawag na naman po sa kung wala din po sa inyo, wala din po sa akin. We're also waiting for the feedback regarding your account.
All right, we're also here for our old account because we made it perfectly clear when we came in that we didn't want to sign the contract and put a deposit down until we were pre-approved with a bank, and we didn't get that. So we are no longer wanting that, and we want a full refund on that.
Full refund on?
The deposit and the first month payment we already made.
Sir, the reservation fee is non-refundable.
It is because you guys conned us into it. Do you guys understand when we come in here and said that we do not want to do this contract until we get pre-approved? We made that perfectly clear. We actually went to our bank and got denied.
Yes.
We came back in, let your guys' person know, and he took us to your guys' bank. He said that BDO in Fuente Circle was your guys' Camella's bank. We went there. He got her to say that they're going to give us a loan. They didn't. We never got pre-approved. That's the reason why we signed this contract, because he was to have us pre-approved.
That's why, sir, we're trying to reach Union Bank with regards to the
Well, right now, we're already in a contract, and you guys are going to have us make payments still without being in a loan, and we are not. We've said right away we do not want to be in a house loan because your interest is too high. We were perfectly clear with everyone here about that we did not want in-house. We wanted to be financed before we go into the contract. And that's why now it is refundable, because we didn't get a loan and we didn't want to be in this contract.
But as far as the standard protocol, sir,
do you understand what I'm saying, though? That you guys lied and manipulated us into it. What is that law? Masada law guarantees that you guys already manipulated us in it, that it is refundable. And I don't think your realtors are licensed here. Under the Philippine law, all your realtors that are dealing with properties have to be licensed. There's no way he's licensed. His ethical behavior was not, he had us lie on her at the application. She put down 36,000 pesos that she made, and we had to go back and put 50,000 plus 50,000.
Yeah.
A licensed realtor would not do that. That's unethical. He would lose his license. And the laws here are the same in the States. I know that he has to be a licensed. You guys have to have a broker here, and he has to be a licensed. We would like to talk to the broker. You guys have a licensed broker here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we would like to talk to him from now on. Because obviously your guys' realtor, your realtor or call agent isn't licensed and isn't doing the job that he's supposed to be. And if you guys can't say that our deposit is non-refundable, then this whole thing is a scam. Are you guys going to have, no, like, let them hear too. Like, why does it matter? We're not the only one dealing with this. We've already researched this now. Last night, I was extremely pissed off about what happened. I went home and I Googled the hell out of this stuff. We're not the only one having this problem. There's people paying payments for 5 to 10 years and never getting a house built for them. And just, oh, that's non-refundable. Are you guys serious? That pisses me off, guys. So right now, for our first contract, since we didn't get a bank like we wanted to, we want it void and all refunded. And if this other one, if we don't get, you guys did it yesterday. We said this new contract, we wanted pre-approved. You guys took us to the bank. They said they were going to approve us. That we had to wait a week. We come back and you guys try to talk us into signing a new contract without being approved. That's wrong. That's why people are supposed to be licensed here, because that's illegal. That's illegal. You guys can't talk us into signing a contract when we say we want to be pre-approved.
Anong sabi ng banko kahapon?
They said, okay ba English na ng banko? They said that they will You told me last night when we went here that you will give us feedback today.
The bank, ma'am.
Last night from here, you told us
From
that
the marketing.
But this isn't even to do with the new one. This is our old one that we're already in a contract in.
What's the concern with the old one?
because they pre-approved us, that's why we signed the contract. But
And the bank never got us pre-approved and then denied us
Bank, ma'am.
video.
Frunte.
And I told you already that they didn't want to approve us. They divided my salary into half and one each other provider. And you don't want that because you don't want to bother other people.
Okay. And then, di ba we informed you that we forwarded your to reunion, ma'am?
Yes. But we want to know the result now because we don't
Yeah,
want
the thing is
The old one.
when we came in here, we said we wanted pre-approved before we go into this. And we never got pre-approved, and now you guys expect us to make payments for how long? 2 years before we know? And then we don't get pre-approved and we're paying 16% interest? That's horseshit.
We will just call the bank, ma'am, because yesterday we tried asking for pre-approval for the new one.
Yeah.
So, are you going to proceed with the new one for the pre-approval, or just we'll stick to the old one?
No, the old one is canceled. It's no longer. Like, it's done because we didn't get approved.
No, we still have other banks.
What I'm trying to say is, though, I don't want to be like these other people that have millions of pesos that ripped off because they went ahead and said, hey, you know, we might do, if we can't get a loan, we're going to keep on paying for 2 or 3 years and then find out we don't get a loan and get stuck with 16% interest. That's a huge deal.
We forwarded your account ma'am to Union Bank, sir. That's another
So are we
bank.
approved?
There's no feedback here.
Okay, then why have I already made a payment to you guys?
Because we have already started the reservation.
Okay, again, I didn't want to be in this contract until I was approved by a bank. I made that perfectly clear when I came in here.
We can ask the bank, sir. We can ask the bank for the pre-approval of the first one, of the old property first. And then, so you can continue with the monthly amortization. But we cannot
At this time, I think I'm already annoyed, and there's illegal stuff, and there's also a lot of illegal stuff in your guys' contract. And we can get the contract out and I can go through it. I'm a real estate agent in the US, so yes, I know the laws. I was telling him the whole time I was here, and he kept on, this is how it's done in the Philippines. No, you guys are breaking the laws here. You guys have laws here, the same as we do in the States.
because we forwarded the account, sir.
Is your agent licensed realtor?
Sorry.
Is JT a licensed realtor?
He is under a broker.
Is he a licensed realtor? I understand what a broker is. A broker is the main person that is more in finance. There's a different license for a broker and there's a different license for a realtor. To sell real estate for other people, not yourself, you have to be a licensed realtor. A broker is the person that owns the place. So for example, if I was a realtor, I can't go own and start my own real estate business. I have to be a broker. Then I have realtors underneath. What I'm trying to say, wait, I'm just trying to be clear here. JT working here as a licensed realtor is illegal under your guys' laws, and everywhere does this. It's illegal. They all have to be licensed. It's just not enforced. I looked it up. It's the same in my country.
So what's your decision?
We want to back out and we want a refund, and then we'll process from there. If we go through with this next loan, then we will. But right now, we want to back out and we want to get our full refund fund.
Yeah,
That's where we're at.
Last night they told me that they will forfeit our reservation fee
Why, ma'am?
because we will upgrade to the new one, right? So they
Yeah.
told me last night that they might forfeit our reservation fee.
Yeah, first, they wanted us to pay a 10,000 transfer fee and then a 20,000 peso admin fee. Like, where are these fees coming from? We were told that 3.3 was already. I'm already at the point I don't want to deal with you guys though. So you guys,
Upgrade everything.
it's not cool.
So we don't know why we have to forfeit our reservation and pay
The
transfer fee and admin fee for 30,000. So that's what happened.
That's the reason, ma'am. Because the reservation fee, ma'am, that is actually, I think it was discussed during the reservation. It's non-refundable and non-taxable.
But it
Yes, but
is
we
now
didn't
because what I'm trying to say is you guys got us into this contract when we didn't want to be in it. We wanted to be pre-approved.
We didn't cancel our agreement, right? We paid the first month equity, and then we want to upgrade to a more expensive one. So we're not expecting that we will forfeit our reservation fee. Since we will pay, we want to pay the transfer fee because we are really interested in the more expensive one, right? So I don't know why you have to forfeit our reservation fee because it's part of the contract. We don't
Who
want.
were you able to eat to?
Here
Me
and
Ma'am
then
Roy.
All right.
and Ma'am Roy.
Another problem is again, we said that we wanted to be pre-approved, and yesterday, we went to the bank to request to get pre-approved their processing. When we came back, we had you and another lady try to get us to go ahead and put $30,000 down and sign a contract without being pre-approved.
Yes, sir, regarding
That's what you guys did the first time. That's illegal. You guys understand that? We said we want to be pre-approved before we go into contract, and then you guys still said, hey, you need to sign this contract or it's not going to be available. You understand what you did? Do you admit that it's unethical?
I remember, sir, I said something regarding the payment, which is the
Yes.
transfer fee and the admin fee. But as per checking by our admin head, sir, the transfer fee is only the one that we're going to pay. The admin charges will not be.
Okay, but last night you said it. But I'm talking about why were you trying to get us this? We were waiting for the approval come back. Why last night? Why were you guys trying to get us to sign another contract? Last night you guys were wanting us to pay 30,000 pesos and sign another contract without having a bank loan.
I'll try to clarify with our marketing concern.
You're the one that was here. Are you going to answer the question? Why were you guys trying to get us to sign that contract last night?
Sir, I'm sorry, I'm not aware of that, sir. As far as I remember, only the fees.
Are you kidding? Yeah, okay. Like I said, at this time, we just want a refund, full refund, and we're done. Not only that, JT had us lie about our income. That what kind of? If he's not a realtor, you guys, he has to be. Are you the broker? Oh.
My name is Roy.
We want to talk to the broker. I want to clear this up because I want to make sure he understands that he can't have a non-realtor selling units. He can lose his job, and he has to be bonded. He can lose his bond. This is, guys, seriously, if we would have paid 16% interest, you guys understand how much more money we would have been paying? We would have been paying 40,000 more US dollars more for this property. This property isn't even worth it. We're not going to pay 16% interest. We told you that when we came in. Now, you guys can stay here and say, oh, it's okay, we'll find it in later. I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to wait a year or two paying payments and then find out we're not going to get a loan.
I'm sorry to cut you off, ma'am. Where did the 16%
From the contract that you gave me last time, it was actually.
Actually, the contract says 19%.
If we will not be approved by the bank, it will be 16% of the in-house financing.
Yes, ma'am. If that's the case, if the bank will not approve the loan, we will shift you to in-house.
But we already said that
We don't want in-house.
So that's why we went pre-approved
For a
first
bank.
to BDO, and they said that based on our income, they will approve us. Our income are approvable.
Yes, but
then they backed out and then they said that they divided my income and they need me to get a co-borrower.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Actually, the bank pre-qualifies. Say you have this income, this 60,000, and they give the 30% of that. If say 60,000, 6 times 3, I think that's 18,000. If the resulting amount is 18,000, your monthly amortization should be 18,000. I think that's what they're trying to tell you.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why they suggested you to have a co-borrower for that.
Yeah, but my income is already like that.
60. Yeah. So
Well, actually, her income is 36. JT had us put down plus 50,000 pesos,
when I called you last night, you told me that
which again is violating any contract.
yes, sir. But when I called you last night, your income, you told me that your income is already 90 plus.
Yeah, because they said that.
Yeah, because JT talked us into it because they're not going to use my income. I make plenty of money, but they don't let me do it, so it's different. But now we're being manipulated into this thing, like we're forced. This is our money, and we didn't agree to this. How you guys are changing things on us?
How much really is your income?
32.
32. Okay. 32. That's basic or including your
Gross. Tapos, that's the income that we first gave to BDO, plus his income. And they consider
Sir, are you employed here or you're...
No, I'm not. I own a real estate company in the U.S. That's why I'm actually a little bit more annoyed about what you guys are doing here, because I deal with real estate in the States. I know the laws, and the laws are the same here. And it really annoys me that you guys are not licensed.
Well,
you guys are required by law here in the Philippines to be licensed realtors.
Yeah, we are.
Is JT a licensed realtor?
His broker is licensed.
I didn't ask about his broker. A broker is the broker that owns the firm. He's the one that manages the realtors. The broker doesn't do the realtor. He's not a realtor. The broker is a broker.
The brokers are the structure here in the Philippines.
No, the structure is the same as in, read the law.
Yes, sir. I do know.
Okay, for JT to come and sell us a property and show us a property, he has to be a licensed realtor.
Licensed salesperson.
No, licensed realtor.
Sir,
no, it's dealing with real estate. It's more restrict. There's laws on it.
Yes, sir. But we call that here as licensed salesperson. That's
No.
registered in the HMU or the NPR system.
No, I read the law. It says to operate and conduct sales of other people. If you sell your property, that's fine, but you can't have me sell it. I have to be a licensed realtor to sell a property.
But that's the way it here.
No, it is the way here. I read the code.
Yeah. Anyway, ma'am. So based on your declaration of 32,000, you're only allowed to do say this contract. Your income, your monthly amortization should be 9,600. So based on the declared 32,000.
No, yeah, but when we approved, remember?
Yeah, we went to
Yeah, and they, yeah, I don't know. We went to video first before everything, before we sign the contract, before everything happened.
Yeah, I think you guys also should call in JT.
And they told us that yes, you can go ahead and sign the contract because, as what I can see, based on your income, both of our income with him and mine, it's approvable. So that's why we went ahead and signed the contract.
So video committed that your income, both of
Oh, actually, when we were there, she was kind of saying it because JT was there. He showed up and went into the office with us to do this.
That's what she said.
It felt like he was also talking her into saying yes, just to get us out of there so we could sign it. Because we clearly stated to her, we want to be pre-approved before we sign a contract with them and put a down payment in. And then that's when he started. I don't speak Cebuano. She doesn't either. She started talking. JT and her started talking, and then she finally said that they should be allowed to use my income. And then they said with the documents that we have from you guys right now, we would approve your loan.
What are the documents that you show with video?
Same thing that I showed you here. And with his income also.
I'm sorry to ask, but are you two married? Or
No.
No. And we already told her that.
Yep, we made it clear that I couldn't be on the loan, and then JT talked her into also saying that we would be allowed on our loan. And that's another problem. I'm going to be going to the bank and talking to them, because that girl should have never said that to us.
We went to my bank first, SM.
The bank is also regulated.
And they said that we're not allowed to do it. Yeah. And then we informed you guys, and then you made us go to your video friend, and then that's the time that we talked to that lady from the video.
So we're not waiting for the Union Bank. We're just waiting for the video.
But right now, since this is happening, we already want to back out on the first loan, and we want a full refund. And then if we proceed with the other one, then it'll be different. Because right now, last night they tried to talk us into signing a contract with 30. Yes.
I'm the one.
No. Before I talked to you, remember they asked me for a transfer fee and admin fee for 20,000. We just want to take that because we just want to upgrade.
No, if she came in, she was there too when we were saying that we didn't want to sign it.
We talked on the phone. She's the one.
Okay, another person came in there too. There's like 3 people in there, and they were telling us if we didn't put down the 30,000, that someone else could come in and put an offer in, and they would sell it. And they tried to get us to sign a contract last night, and we were already saying that we want to be pre-approved. Same thing that happened the first time. We wanted to get pre-approved first.
Yeah.
Not going to the bank and saying, hey, the bank says, hey, we were gonna approve you.
We want to know if we're gonna be pre-approved to buy Marga. So Marga.
Yeah, that's the reason why I was asking for your certificate of employment and compensation.
Yeah.
Because with that document, I can send it to the bank and have it approved with that document. So you told me that you can provide it.
Yeah, that's right. But you told me last night that you're gonna forfeit our reservation fee.
Yeah. The reservation fee, okay, as per our policy, I understand it's not transferable or refundable. However, I told you that we'll wait for the bank pre-approval, and then we can give you the term. And if there's a pre-approval, I'll have it approved.
Actually, we want you to pre-approve because if we will not be approved again, then
I don't want to sit here and pay payments that we're not going to get a house or get stuck with paying double.
Get your in-house finances because it's too high.
Yeah.
And we're very clear.
And yeah, we were very clear. You guys, I can obviously see that I'm now angry and I'm very vocal. This isn't okay.
In-house.
We just want to know if we're gonna be approved
At the bank.
Yeah, like a fix.
Yeah. As long as you can give me the certificate of employment that I asked you, that will be our document to be submitted to the bank, and then they can assess on how much would they let you borrow. I cannot call the bank and tell them to have you approved without any documents. So
we understood that. That's why we wanted to wait and not sign the contract.
The payslip is good for 1 month. Told you.
Yeah, 3 months mo nandyan, yung binigay. I gave 3 months here. This is what they told me.
Say 100 times. Okay. On a normal.
100 is my
$100
first student for 30 minutes.
Okay.
So if I work 8 hours, so I'll be
8 hours. On the average, how much are you earning daily?
I think it came up now to 36, 37.
$37.
Thousand pesos.
36,000. Also, that's on monthly or daily? Monthly.
And then
You have an additional income?
No, and we didn't put that. When we first came in here, we were told that I was going to be accepted on it too, and it was going to have my income, which I make over $5,000 a month.
I think, sir, there's a different financing if we include sir's income. However, it's just a short term, a 12% interest.
Yeah, we're not interested.
Yes, you're not interested. I heard that. But as of the moment, if you ask me if I can give you the bank pre-approval, I cannot with this document.
Yeah, that's what
that's what I should.
Rizza. Right now, what we want to do is we want a full refund on the first one, and we'll talk about the second one later when we get pre-approved. Right now, we wanting our money back. That's 37,000 pesos that we paid now.
For the refund, I will have to ask you for the letter, and I will have it approved by the admin head, Miss Abby's head. And then from that, we can process it, whatever the amount is. They can process that, and they can call you back to get the checks or your refund. If you want the refund right now, we cannot give you because we are not allowed to get cash from our cashier. So we have it first approved by the admin. So we'll start from there.
What kind of letter do you want?
Refund letter.
And the first CPT.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you state in the letter that you've been told to declare this much where.
Yeah, we just read why and how we are going to put in how he took us to the bank and got all of that.
And then they approved us with his
income, which BDO already told us no. The reason why she knows it too. The reason why she said yes is because JT was there with us, and obviously he wanted her to tell us yes to get this going, and then back out on us because now we're stuck in financing.
I want that one written so that it's a supporting document I cannot guarantee you how much. Let's try. It may be the full refund, it may be not, but we'll never know.
Well, we'll find out, and then if we don't agree to it, then we'll keep on pressing it, and we might have to take it higher. That's how I look at it.
Will that be fine?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then, at the bottom of the letter, in case the refund is approved, right there, who will be the payee?
You.
The payee.
Also, I want to let you know this anger isn't directed at you personally. It's just I'm not happy with how we were manipulated, and I was very clear when I came in here. We didn't want a loan, and we didn't want to do financing. We wanted a bank loan, and we didn't want to sign the contract until we were approved. And we got conned into signing a contract that we didn't want without being approved.
I totally understand.
Okay. Well, I'm just wanting to let you know that it wasn't directing at you personally.
Doon na lang. Kahit Tagalog, then can I have your ID?
He wants it
In English. Can
Yeah.
I have your ID?
Maybe can I have my
What?
Passport or